3, 2, 1. We are live.
You're now watching two old farts making noises.
I know I need to change the intro. Look at him. He's hitting me.
Hey, David, do you have the McCall today?
No, he's still on holiday.
Okay, that's too bad.
He was actually in Hawaii.
That's a long holiday.
Yeah, he's in Hawaii. He's
Hawaii.
getting a flight coming back.
Lucky bird.
No,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
did you hear?
And before that, he was in Norway. So it's not good.
Did you hear the news in Hawaii? Like Maui burned down.
Yeah, there's no more
What?
Maui. Yeah, Maui, there's a mega fire. 60 people are dead.
They're
I need to read the news.
the oldest tree.
It's on every day.
500 or 600 years old. Their oldest tree burned down as well. Like this is a bad sign for all of us.
Oh,
Hawaii is burning down. Like my I can't even look at the pictures or anything. I didn't see
my
any.
friends are in Hawaii. I need to call them.
Well, it depends if they're on Maui. If they're not
They're
on
not-
Maui, they're fine.
It depends. Jumping islands and stuff.
Oh,
So
they're those type of people that jump islands. Very cool. Hey, Noosh, you have a guest today. You're going to introduce her for the people that don't know who
I
she is?
know.
oh,
I had a wonderful guest here, Rachel, which was my surprise. The boys sent me a message earlier. You have a surprise today. And
But
so
I
they
think
didn't even tell you. They just said surprise.
Yeah, we didn't tell her. We just said, I sent her a text last night and said, we have a surprise guest coming on your show. She's like, great.
last night. Well, my
Yeah.
phone, I lost my phone until about half an hour ago. I didn't lose it. It was under the seat of my car, but I didn't see it until
Obviously.
And wait,
So you didn't see it till like right before.
this morning.
exactly.
And wait, let's see how good Noosh is. Noosh, and what's the name of Rachel's show that's on our channel?
Oh, it's Intercourse with the Brain.
I love,
Okay.
We should change it to intercourse with the brain.
Yeah.
I like that. It's actually called Social Intercourse.
Social Intercourse.
Yeah, but that was good. You got
Or it could be intercourse.
She got the important part.
the
We
intercourse.
could call
part.
it intercourse in the rain, couldn't we? We could say that.
Oh, I love that. Intercourse in the rain. Slippery slip.
Oh,
I mean-
look at you.
That'll take on a whole different audience. But
So if you'd like that show,
No.
put your comments below, and we'll have all the
Comments
girls talk
below
about
for whether or not we should have a show called Intercourse in the Rain.
well, as we were saying on my show, we're introverts and we love the rain. So why not?
that.
Exactly.
Why not have intercourse in the rain?
I have done that. I will say one thing: you get very wet. Yeah. So
You do.
You do.
If you don't, there's a problem.
there you go.
It's a very astute
So,
little
we're
observation.
having today, ladies and gentlemen. We're having breakfast with Rachel. Would you like
Sorry.
to tell us, Rachel, what you've got, what you're actually having for breakfast?
I have something right after this, so I'm trying to eat breakfast. I'm having cake.
Of course.
Oh, cake and
Obviously.
breakfast.
Yes.
She and Marie Antoinette, you're gonna have your cake and eat it too.
Cake and tea for breakfast. My friend made me a belated birthday cake that's gluten and dairy free, so I can eat it.
Oh my God,
And
here we go.
it's so good.
Okay,
It's so good.
It's so good you have to eat it for breakfast.
I need to give you this recipe. I've been and I baked it, I think, a few times in 10 days and ate most of it. But I saw on one of the reels on Facebook, it just looks so delicious. It's a flourless, gluten-free almond cake.
Mm-hmm.
Almond, orange zest, and eggs, and a little bit of sugar. I didn't put sugar. I put tree juice, maple juice. There you go. And
Tree juice.
I'm sorry. Tree juice.
Yeah, tree juice.
That truly.
Can we make a note? Can we make a note of that for the extra,
corn.
please?
I know.
No,
that
I was
sounds
like, wait, tree juice? I need to go find
Tree
out what tree juice is.
Tree juice.
That's what
yeah.
happens. That's what happens when you have intercourse in the rain. You get,
Yeah. I'm just,
tree juice.
that,
Then
I thought
I
we were going
added
down
some,
that.
and then I added some bananas and mint at the
Tree
bottom,
juice.
and then some maple sugar
Mm.
on top. And I was eating that nonstop for a few days. It's really, really good. It's
I
very
love
not,
orange zest. I love bananas. I love mint. So that all sounds like something I would actually eat.
So yummy.
And almonds? Do you have a nut allergy?
Whoa, calm down. That's a personal question. You can't ask her that.
I used to not be able to eat nuts, but I'm slowly eating nuts again.
Really? Is there a
Okay,
specific
Steven,
nut
go
that you
ahead.
like?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a ton of jokes for this. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't eat nuts. I can only eat this. Okay.
But again, I'm eating nuts again.
Congratulations. I'm sure your dates are very happy. So, but I'm here to
Yeah,
today.
So
She said, "This is this kind of show." Okay.
We're having
This is-
we're having cooking jokes now as
impossible.
well.
He's impossible.
Other cooking jokes are available.
Yes.
Well,
Hey, wait a minute. Are you going to read French for us today? And
I
do you
will
have our
do
favorite?
some French for you today.
Wait, do you have our favorite book by Bernard? Because she
Okay.
hasn't had the Bernard book yet.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I have the favorite book of Bernard, but so
Wait, was that The Witcher?
no.
Oh, I thought it said
We're-
Witcher. I was like, Witcher in French?
Wait. Just so we're clear, we're actually mature on this show. I know you find this hard to believe. So
No, it's only because she lives in Salem. That's what it was, or Salem, whatever it's called. So she
Salem,
obviously that's
yeah.
the witch connect.
Oh,
That's
the
the witch
Greenwich. So
connection.
actually, so when we go to Greenwich, there is a sign with the name of the town with a big pamphlet that this is a town with a little witch on a broom, a town
Right.
where witches come and meet. So this
Yeah.
is exactly
See.
where I belong.
Well,
I
in
love it.
In Ipswich, where I was born, we have a speedway team, and they're called the Witches, and they have a witch on their on the jackets they wear for the
what?
motorcycle speedway.
Speedway? What is it? Weights that speed up?
Speedway, motorcycle speedway.
Oh,
Speedway. Oh, it's speed. Okay, I thought he was talking about Speedos, and he was going to wear one for us on the show. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Steven.
Again.
Well,
you
that's
know, I
another
mean,
show we did. Yeah.
Once,
For those
all I
who
can
didn't
say
see
is
it,
once a budgie catcher, always a budgie catcher.
Well, yes. Depending
All
on
right,
the
so listen,
traffic.
treat
Okay.
us, ladies. So we have Bernard.
Books.
We
So
have
Bernard,
a French
then,
book.
So remember,
Yeah.
okay,
And we have cake.
we have cake, obviously.
Marie
Actually, I have a
Antoinette.
piece of cake somewhere. Maybe I'll join you if I remember where I put it. But remember, Rachel, I had this amazing book that I found, which was called "The Secret Lives of Colors."
Oh
And
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
give you the story of how colors appeared and where they came from and all the little fun stories about it that nobody
Mm-hmm.
knows about. And I last used it when I had my first guest on the show at my favorite Turkish place in Manchester, Vermont. This is called Depot 61. And since then, I don't know where that book went. I think he's on a little trip discovering
Ah.
these colors.
No,
But
Noosh, it's a secret.
there you go.
It's I think I can find
That's
that
what-
secret on Amazon, right?
Oh yeah, no,
So I'll just go on Amazon and put it in.
absolutely. But then
I wrote a
my
book.
birthday-
I wrote a book once about camouflage, but I can't find it.
It's gonna be
All right.
Go ahead. This is
So now for my birthday, I got this book, which is The Secret Lives of Stones. And the fun
Mhm.
is
But
that
the Rolling Stones,
yes, Rolling Stones, if you may, depending on how shaped they are.
The Secret Life of Stones. It's actually a book. It's probably is
Yes.
that written by Bernard as well?
No,
he's written a book
not by
about
Bernard, but I read Bernard. How did you just say Bernard? in English?
Bernard.
Bernard.
Bernard. But so I read a few of those stories, and the thing is, since stones are of colors, so it's speaking not only of the colors in some of the stories of where colors came from and what they relate to, but also about the stones and their formations and where they were found. So now it's giving another layer to colors. But the drawback for our little adventure here that is usually 45 minutes, those stories are much longer than the ones of the colors. So it's going to be tricky for me to, unless I
It's okay, Noosh.
But
If you need us to buy you the book of colors because your original book of colors is on a trip around the world, we will buy that for you because
that'd
we
be
like
so
the color
nice.
story.
Just send me a little how I'll do you one better. Why don't you send me a box with a bunch of things you want me to discuss on the show? Huh?
I love the way Noosh thinks. She's like, give me
David,
stuff.
I have a
No,
question.
not too much stuff.
What's the adult store in Amsterdam that wants to be a sponsor? What's their name?
I know, see, I'm
Well,
saying
we
that's
try-
dangerous asking them to give you stuff.
It's Squeeze me.
We're trying to. Yeah, easy toys.
Easy Toys. Yes, we'll ask Easy Toys to send you a
But I
box
found
of
another
things.
company actually called Love Honey, and I'm
No,
trying.
no.
That's because with Tree
It's
Love.
true.
That's Tree
You
Love.
know,
Yeah.
look it up. You can check them out on LinkedIn. They are absolutely huge as a company. A company's
but
called
doesn't-
Love Honey, and they've got loads.
I mean, I like the
and
name.
loads of-
No,
They've got
squeeze
loads
me
of
is
stock
better. Come
of
on,
toys and
Squeeze
bits and
me?
pieces.
squeeze me.
Squeeze me.
So I'm
I like
I've
all of them.
actually
I'm not going to hate on any of these love toy companies.
So
I would
I'm trying. I've found the
company
CEO of the commercial director, and he's based in Germany, and I'm trying to either get them to come on one of the shows and tell us about the
wow.
products, or to sponsor everything.
Well, if he can come on the girls' show, Social Intercoursing, or Noosh's
Oh
show,
my
that would
God,
be
yes.
hysterical.
No,
Yeah.
yes, let's do it.
Lost Dollar Business Club, he can come on and discuss the business of adult toys.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
$1 billion
Exactly.
business.
Can you guys look for skincare sponsors? I would love to get some skincare.
I know.
I have a special skincare just for you. Anyway, so
No, I'm serious. I want some skincare.
I have special
They say the
skincare
best
just
in
for
the
you. I know the sponsor personally. So
No, but
Anything in particular then for
What?
skincare?
what
The
he
best-
Anything in
wants to
particular
know.
for skincare?
Oh, right now,
Korean. Anything Korean
well,
you want.
I was going to say right now, snail mucin is really big.
Snail
So
Snail?
snail mucin. So any company that
Is
makes
the
snail
tr-
mucin packs.
Is that what the snails leave behind when they travel?
Yes.
Is that what-
Yes. And they say it's really good for your skin. So it's really, really big
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, but you just
we have a lot of snails in our garden, but unfortunately, some of them become
Listen, if it's
some of them
really
become
true,
two-dimensional very quickly.
have you ever had a snail on you and you feel how it goes? Like it's such a weird. I have my hair, all my hair went up, like I can see it on my legs because how it feels. It's inexplainable. But the thing is, like, if the liquid is good, you just need to put snails that just like do this massage on your face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself some snails.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly is in it.
And
There's
and
probably
where
some
were you-
other
where did you
properties.
spend most of
Well,
your
guys,
youth,
one at a time, guys. You're all talking over each other. So when someone's doing this, the other, shh, go ahead.
It's exciting.
I see that.
I was just
And now we're all quiet.
A bit concerned about the lady who was brought up in France who wants snails everywhere. Thought you'd rather eat them.
She
You'd
said you
rather
were
eat
brought
the
up in
snails, would you
France.
not?
Right. You were brought up in
He's
France.
worried
you want
you'd eat the
on your face?
snails.
Yeah.
Of course, they'll eat the snails, but not the ones that treat my face. There'll be special snails that eat the best lettuce in the garden.
Oh my God.
I can massage their little antennas at night.
Oh my
Put them in a
God.
little bed next to me. I can put them
I
on
love that.
my eyes, and I tell them to sleep so that when I wake up, my eyes never look puffy.
Or
although
just
they-
so radiant.
Mm.
I love it.
I thought the Koreans had the best skincare because any girl I've ever dated
They do.
uses these products from Korea.
They
No, but Koreans
I
have
think
amazing-
French and
Koreans have
Okay.
amazing skin. You know, even without the skincare, they just genetically have amazing skin. So that's
Right.
maybe why.
some of them. There's some Korean girls that, have problem skin and they go to like the Korean skincare clinics and all the Korean skincare really helps them. So
Okay.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
they do have supposedly the best skincare in the world, but so does France. France has a lot of and French skincare, it has a long history. So
That's true. But also, I
Yeah.
mean, my mom has amazing skin, and all the stuff that she does is all natural. You know, oatmeal, ice cubes, all that stuff. I mean, I have it all written down somewhere. I just started recently, but she's been doing religiously since she was 15.
Does Michael do
Mhm.
any skincare or does Michael just keep the beard?
God, no. I mean, I have to remind him. I don't understand it. You know, it's like, why wouldn't you just do it? It's your skin. But no, not always. He's better. He's better.
Oh my
But
God.
you guys are
Okay.
just, no, I don't understand it.
I tell you, to have a beard like that, it would probably take me about 5 years, I think.
Really? Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
how long is his beard?
No, it's
No, it's
just
just
like
it's a full beard.
scruffy thing.
Oh, okay.
He's on the
So-
Lost Dollar
So-
Business Club. When you watch it, he's the only guy. He's the only guy with a beard. It's easy to see.
Substantial. It is a substantial.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
All the
I
hair
didn't.
concentration is on his head. That's where all the hair went. All the follicles. What is that?
On his
Okay.
head. Right. Okay. Right. Well,
So
that's also
Hold on,
another
wait, hold on.
show.
There's something that Rachel said earlier about the squeeze me toys. You know that you like how I think, and I just want to get.
Like tree juices.
It's not
Yeah.
true. First of all, I want to, and then I wanted to make a segue because I have been on a spiral
Here we
going
go.
down the hole for feng shui.
There it comes.
Does anybody know anything about feng shui in the house right now? Hello.
I do. I do.
I try.
And the rule number one is declutter. Otherwise, there's no flow of energy. And I have 3 rooms in the house, which is basically storage space, and a lot of drawers is basically a storage space, holding space until I can figure out what to do with those things. And for the last 3 days, I'm just evacuating everything. I'm like literally a Tasmanian devil going around the house, just like saying, no, 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 no. My God, I can't believe how much stuff we accumulate. What is wrong with us? And now with the 3D printers, I was thinking about that last night. Not only we have plastic and we're such a consumption era, now we're gonna have robots 3D printing things for us nonstop on top of the things we produce. I mean,
Doesn't Marie Kondo say the same thing? Just get rid of things that you don't need.
who?
Marie Kondo?
Who
Yeah,
is
but
that?
Feng Shui's been around longer than Marie, so we go with the Feng
Yes.
Shui.
I know, but people follow. Feng Shui isn't just about decluttering, though. There's more to it. It's about placement of stuff.
Right.
Placement of stuff. It's mirrors,
Yeah.
the light, it's
And
water.
the energy flow. Marie Kondo is just some. I mean, she's famous for helping people organize their lives, and it's all about: is it something you need or is it something that you want? So when you're organizing,
We're listening to you. I'm signing with Rachel or not Rachel, because Noosh is speaking to somebody outside her shop because she's famous. They watch her show. They watch her show.
wait,
So
what is the penguin's name? It has to have a name.
Floof, floof.
No.
This is
Bloop
floof.
bloop.
Floof, floof. Floof, floof.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
Obviously.
Fine. Yeah, this
What
is
else would it be called?
well,
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I think didn't you have a name for him, David, at some point? He's just so soft. It's alpaca.
I think we need the Macau. He needs to come back from the holiday, David.
I think
Yeah.
we need for going back to school. So okay, so David has an interesting bird of his own. He flies a little bit more than mine, and I do have 2 dragons that I'm still waiting. Are people commenting on any shows, or it's just me? Because I have been asking from the beginning of the shows for people
Right.
to help me to name my 2 dragons with a pun that they're half of each other. My English is not developed enough. Where are the
Right.
people? People,
Yeah.
help me out.
Where are you guys?
Yeah. Well, I'll start off. I'll chuck a name in the hat. We'll call them Ping and Pong. So that's an
Ping
easy
and
one.
pong, that has nothing to do with dragons.
How about
Yeah,
Puff?
it's the Chinese.
Puff the
Yeah.
Magic Dragon.
Puff and Magic.
How about HR Puff and
So
stuff? That was a
obvious.
dragon
We
too.
went through this. Rachel, help me out here. I'm drowning.
I'm thinking. Ping and pong sound. No, thank you. I think
Well, that's-
actually in Mulan wasn't the little dragon's name. Oh no, that's
Ping pong.
Mushu. It was Mushu or something like that.
Ah, Mushu.
Mushu
there
got
you
pork.
go.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get some of that later. Go ahead.
No, dragons. You could think of like something else.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
I'll comment after I think about it.
I've got a name for the Macau has a name.
What's
So
the Macau's
that's,
name? What's the
it's called
Macau's
Big
name?
Mac.
Big
It's called
Mac.
Big Mac.
Big
Are you
Mac.
going to McDonald's? You going to McDonald's with him or what?
yeah, but you
No,
still
it's
see
there's a Macau.
names for your own birds.
So,
Big Mac.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, Noosh, today when you read from Bernie's book, you should read about the Jesus Love Band, the salmon swimming up, the salmon swimming up. Get Rachel's
lake of
reaction. It's gonna
love.
be awesome.
The lake of love.
The lake of love.
Lake of
Yes,
Love.
we need to read the
No,
lake of love.
I feel
Yeah.
like I should read that today because
Yes, you
Rachel,
should.
you're my special guest. But so
Oh,
I
you're
need,
special. All right.
I need to
She rides
find
a bike. Yeah, has a helmet. So
and
because
need
she's
to
special.
find it.
All right, let's read the lake of love.
I'm special. I can ride a bike without a helmet, but I don't recommend it.
Oh my God.
well,
You know, when
if
we
you're
were
right in Holland,
kids-
then, because I mean, here they ride a bike with an umbrella. So
Yeah.
I have a
Right.
tricycle, so I don't need a. I literally ride probably like half of a mile an hour, 7 kilometers per hour. Is that a thing? Yes, it is. I've
Yes.
been in
Wow.
America way too long.
Wait, so you
Why
ride the
did you?
bike?
Why did you choose?
Did you ride the bike from your house to the store every day?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry, Harpo. I didn't realize.
it would take me too long. It would take me too long. The
So
thing is, I got to
why a
buy.
tricycle, Noosh?
So I
Why a
got because
tricycle?
my mother really wanted a bicycle, but
Yeah.
always get dizzy anyway. Like I didn't feel comfortable to have her on a bicycle, so I convinced her to get a tricycle. And then when
Okay.
I went to look online, I saw there's only two types of tricycle: the cheap, shitty stuff from China
Right.
for $300, or the really nice stuff from the Netherlands for $2,500. There's literally
Yeah.
nothing in between. So, well,
Yeah.
I
obviously,
didn't
Obviously, you
realize
chose the
they had
Chinese one.
adult tricycles.
oh yeah,
Yes.
no, it's a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
With
yeah.
a basket,
Yeah.
and the one in the Netherlands has a
Yeah.
dynamo. So like up the hill, it just goes
On its
Okay.
own. Yeah.
very, very
To be
quickly.
honest, that's on my shopping list.
But the
So,
What
thing
did
is,
you
because,
What
but
did
the
you
thing
get
is, hold on. So I got her the most expensive of the cheap ones. It was
her?
$500, and I assembled it, and it's a piece of shit. It's not centered. I took it to a bike store, and they told me there's nothing to do. Like it's not made properly, so
Right.
it tilts a little bit if you go too much to the left, and it doesn't go straight. So
Yeah.
so now
So it's
I
actually more dangerous now than a regular bicycle.
So this is a call out now to all the people listening to this in Holland, of which there are quite a few. We want a tricycle for Noosh.
well,
A
And
yeah,
Dutch
for David.
tricycle.
And for
discount.
David. And for David.
Yeah, because
Well,
I'm going
throw
to have
me in
one
there
with.
too. I want one now.
You
I'm
live,
going to have an
Rachel,
electric
you live in
one.
Austin. There's nowhere for you to pedal your tricycle.
But look, so
My
this is
neighborhood.
you see, you have a little basket in the back. I mean, it's nice,
Aw.
and then I got the little hung by myself.
Obviously,
That's
I mean
fair.
that's the most important thing.
The
Well,
horn?
yes, it needs to be musical after all.
Oh
Noosh,
my
do you have
God.
a pet?
What?
Do you have any pets?
Michael.
I
Michael's
only
her pet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have to put a pet in your bicycle, no?
Well, the dog
Yeah,
that
he fits in there.
the dog I'm
He's on
gonna
a
be
chain.
petting is the size of the bicycle, so he's just gonna go next to me.
Rachel has a little dog that's this big, and when he passes, he's going to make a wonderful dinner for
I
four.
know.
So she could put them in the
I've only
tricycle.
heard the dog. What kind of dog do you have? I only
Well, my
heard.
little one passed away, so I have
Yeah,
a
but you have,
36-pound one.
that's a
No.
little dog.
36. Is
What's
that big?
36
Is that
pounds?
big?
She's
That's
not.
it.
She won't fit in a basket. Sorry. she's
What kind
she's
of-
Well,
36
you have to
pounds,
wait.
but she's tall.
You
what
have
kind
to
of
wait,
dog
and
is
then
it?
when she's dead, you send her over to Holland. There's a guy here who makes drones out of them. So you have a
So
drone
I
made
was
out of
gonna
it.
do that with my first dog. When she passed,
drone
I
out
was
of
gonna
it.
turn her like into a stuffed thing and have like a vocal
Yeah.
recording of her every time I pass by her barking.
Wow,
But then when she actually passed, I was like, okay, no, that's creepy.
that is
So
creepy.
Oh my God.
That is totally
Yeah.
creepy.
yeah.
Did you at least have her? Was she cremated, and did you get her ashes?
I have I have her ashes.
So when our cat died, that's my cat's paw, and we have her cremated over there. But yeah, so we did
Yeah.
that because they were like, you could
Oh,
do.
what, in
we're
the
going to do
corner,
the
you
whole-
mean?
Yeah, well, when my mom passed, they said the same thing. What do you want to do? You can send her into space. You can do this. I'm like, she's dead. So we cremated her, and I'm like, all right, now they hang out together.
Well-
See, I didn't have the choice back then with my first dog. They only cremated. They didn't
Yeah.
give paw prints. They didn't give hair
Wow.
clippings. So I went home and I picked up all her hair off the ground or
Aw.
fur off the
Yeah.
ground.
That's big business. All this. I'm gonna have it here as well. Special crematoriums for your pet.
Yeah.
And it's lost two cats because she's a cat lady. She lost two cats, and yeah, both her ashes were in small urns downstairs. So
We have actually
Yeah.
a little animal cemetery in the back of the garden of the house. That we bought. So it's already there.
that's
So you can send where the
that's
animals will
spooky.
go.
That's too spooky.
right,
I
that-
don't need to say.
And actually, so wait,
I
so
don't think that's
can you
spooky.
are you allowed to bury your people on your own property? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you
No.
can bury people wherever you want.
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as nobody
You
finds
don't
them.
have to take them you don't have to take a dead person to a mortuary. It's not a law. It's what people do because they know what to do with it. But if you
Yeah,
just said
they
have
smell
50,
them up. Smell too much.
if you had 50, just say you had 50 hectares or plus or minus,
Mm.
and you decide that you want to have a family plot on your thing, you can in theory bury people on your land. Yeah, you could bury your family.
But
People
if you
still do that.
move,
Then
that's
they, they,
a
You have
hard
to take them
move.
with you. You have to take them with
yeah,
you.
apparently you have to dig them up.
Heavy
Actually,
move.
it actually depends on how you bury them. Some
No,
they
but I mean,
bury
like,
them.
I would only put probably ashes. I mean, I still have my dad. I mean, he's not under my bed now. He's in the room next door. But he always told me that he wanted to have his ashes spread on a beautiful sandy beach. But then when he actually passed, my mom wanted to keep the ashes and bury him somewhere. And I was like, well, no, like that's not what he wants. But the thing is, like, like the dead, they're dead. Like, so. So we still didn't agree on what to do, so he's just at home with us.
Vicky did a wonderful thing with her mother's ashes. Her and her brother traveled around to all the places her mother loved visiting or wanted to visit and never had the chance to. And so they spread ashes around that way. And I thought that was so beautiful. I love that story.
Very nice, yeah. My mom, when they say I could send her into space, I was like, how quickly and how soon? And then apparently they have to get enough ashes. I was like, yeah, I don't have that kind of time. I'll just take her with me.
That's too long.
Space, don't worry. Yeah, I can get her to space. Don't worry about it.
My wish, and I've told that to my kids as well. I want to be cremation, and then ashes on a river somewhere, or somewhere where there's running water, because I still want to be traveling somewhere.
Toulouse has running water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight down there, mate. What was that? That was Dad. Okay.
That's half of the way that I want to go. I want to have my ashes also in the ocean, but then I want to keep my teeth and maybe my whole head smiling and bury my head with a tree. So that my beautiful mind grows a beautiful tree. And in my will, I want the 7th generation to go and hold the big mirror in front of me so I can see how big and tall I am.
So after you got done with all the hard drugs last night, I woke up this morning and the booze.
Oh my God, drugs were never strong enough for me. Like my mind.
Well, I keep Noosh talking so we don't have to listen to Bernard. That's what it is.
Oh, we're going to talk Lake of Love.
Oh no, I want to hear Bernard.
You want to hear that?
You don't want to hear Bernard.
No,
is this the Lake of Love? Yes, is this the Lake of Love? Oh, I love this one. This is going to be great.
French, and then I'm going to translate it. Le courage des saumons. Dès leur naissance, les saumons savent qu'ils ont un long périple à accomplir. Ils quittent leur ruisseau natal et descendent jusqu'à l'océan. Arrivés à la mer, ces poissons d'eau douce tempérée modifient leur respiration afin de supporter l'eau froide salée. Ils se gavent de nourriture pour renforcer leurs muscles. Puis, comme répondant à un mystérieux appel, les saumons décident de revenir. Ils parcourent l'océan et retrouvent l'embouchure du fleuve qui mène à la rivière où ils sont nés. Comment se repèrent-ils dans l'océan ? Nul ne le sait. Les saumons sont sans doute dotés d'un odorat très fin, leur permettant de détecter dans l'eau de mer le goût d'une molécule issue de leur eau douce natale, à moins qu'ils ne se repèrent dans l'espace à l'aide des champs magnétiques terrestres. Cette seconde hypothèse semble moins probable car on a constaté au Canada que les saumons se trompent de rivière quand l'eau est devenue trop polluée. Lorsqu'ils croient avoir retrouvé leur cours d'eau d'origine, les saumons entreprennent d'aller le plus loin possible vers la source. L'épreuve est terrible. Pendant plusieurs semaines, ils vont lutter contre de violents courants inverses, sauter pour affronter les cascades. Un saumon est capable de bondir jusqu'à 3 mètres de hauteur, résister aux attaques des prédateurs, brochets, loutres, ours ou humains pêcheurs. Ce sera l'hécatombe. Parfois, des saumons se retrouvent bloqués par des barrages construits après leur départ. La plupart des saumons mourront en route. Les rescapés qui parviendront enfin dans leur rivière d'origine le transformeront en lac d'amour. Tout épuisés et amaigris, ils s'ébattront pour se reproduire avec les saumons survivants, les saumones survivantes, dans la frayère. Leurs dernières énergies leur servira à défendre leurs œufs, puis lorsque de ceux-ci sortiront de petits saumons prêts à renouveler l'aventure, les parents se laisseront mourir. Ils arrivent partout que certains saumons conservent suffisamment de force pour revenir vivants dans l'océan et entamer une seconde fois le grand voyage. All right.
Wait. Now,
what did he do to his mom? No,
let me just say this. The
Can I
last
just say
time
my
we read,
balls have melted again? I'm sorry.
there we go. There, David's balls are melting. The last time we did the Lake of Love, it was hysterical because we made comments, and we're not going to do just a shot of Noosh. We're going to have all of us on this shot because this is the funniest thing this guy has ever written, and it's going to be great.
So for background, Rachel, so this is a book that I've been reading since my teenager years, and it's called The New Encyclopedia of Relative and Absolute Knowledge.
And it's all wrong.
This as a Bible. Not all wrong. But I took this as
the titles are correct.
It's true, but he's a science fiction writer. So I have been teaching up till maybe 6 to 8 months ago, very recently. I have been spreading his word as the word of God.
Okay.
The truth of everything, where there's many truths that are just in my brain and his.
Yes,
I'm excited. So it's sad. I only pick up certain words. I'm like, ooh, that I feel like she's saying. This is my high school education in French. I don't remember anything, but I'm excited to hear.
All right. So, the courage of the salmons.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon. Salmon was a Jewish guy that was a friend of mine. There was a mine, and he was a Jew. He was in the Old Testament. That's when we ruled everything.
Solomon. That's Solomon.
Maybe it's a Jewish fish.
Maybe it's a Jewish fish.
It is. It's called salmon.
How do you say it?
They say salmon.
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 But you can say salmon. You can say salmon. I understood.
Nobody says salmon.
I heard people say
You say Anna, I say Anna. You say salmon, I say Solomon. There you go. That's it.
No, I don't say. First of all, when I meet a girl named Anna, I don't go Anna. I go Anna. How are you?
Oh my God!
And then
love it.
And then I lick my eyebrows with my tongue, and she goes, "Ooh, sir."
All right. Let's go back to the salmon.
Okay, the salmon. I like the salmon.
Okay, as soon as they're born, the salmon know that they have a very long adventure. Oh, periple. Is a parable an English word? Well,
yes, parable is an English word.
Parable to accomplish. They leave their birthing brook and go down all the way to the ocean. When they arrive to the sea, those fishes of soft, unsalty waters need to change their breathing so that they can support the very cold and salted water of the sea. They eat tons of food to reinforce their muscles. Then, as if they were answering a mysterious call, they decide to go back. They have to go through the ocean and find back the opening of the
Lake of Love.
The Lake of Love.
The river, the estuaire, that will bring them back to where the river where they were born. How do they find themselves in the ocean? Nobody knows. Salmons have probably a kind of very refined smell that allows them to detect in the salty water the taste of a molecule from their soft, burning waters from the river. Unless they can find themselves in space due to the magnetic field.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen. I'm very seriously listening, and all I can hear is Steven laughing.
He's lost it. He's lost it. He's gone to the Lake of Love already.
I'm at the Lake of Love.
The second hypothesis, though, seems less probable because we found out that some salmon from Canada cannot find their river when the water is too polluted. When they think that they found their little brook of origin, then the salmons try to get as far as possible in that source. The task is terrible. During long weeks, they will combat against strong inverted currents. They'll have to jump to confront cascades. As between parentheses, a salmon is capable of jumping as high as 3 meters height. Yes, they'll have to resist the attacks of predators, fishes, otters, bears, and human fishermen. It will be the hecatombus. Is that an English word?
Sure, why not?
Well, it'll be like it'll be crazy. Sometimes salmons will find themselves blocked by the dams that some beavers would have made after their departure. Most of the salmons would die on their way. The few last ones that will be able to go back to their rivers of origin will transform it into a lake of
Lake of love.
all exhausted and very frail. They will make love without end to reproduce as much as possible with all the lady salmons that are survivors as well. Their last energies will help them to defend their little eggs. And then when those ones will open themselves up with tiny cute little salmons ready to renew the adventure, parents will let themselves die. Everywhere sometimes, no, ils arrivent partout. Yeah, no, everywhere sometimes it happens that some salmons will have enough strength to come back to life and go back into the ocean and start again this second time, this grand voyage. See, Rachel, you would have bought that, right? If you got that book and you think it's true, wouldn't you think that it's completely true? Actually, by the way, I told you back then, Stephen, that I would check if this information is true, and I did not ask the Google or Chad if it is. So maybe it actually is, and you're just laughing because you're cynical.
I think it's a beautiful story.
It is a beautiful story.
I'd like to believe it. I'd like to think they go and make love like crazy. Only the strongest who survive can make it to the lake of love.
Exactly.
That's
right. To mate like crazy.
We have a
and then
television
die.
coming out next week. Call that. It's called "Only the Strongest Make It to the Lake of Love." Yep, we have that coming out next week. So
I like it.
We're going to be doing auditions, ladies. Anytime, feel free. Send us your pictures, and we'll take care of it.
I mean, it didn't sound like I was listening to a sci-fi novelist. It sounded like I was listening to like National Geographic or something.
Exactly my point. All of it sounds.
I think the journey itself is correct. What happens? Yes. They go from sweet water to salt water, and then they breed, and with this rampaging breeding in one particular area. But of course, Bernard is, he's fluffed it up a bit. So
a little bit. It was very cute. He's got tons of stories that she reads, and they are hysterical. So
I think they're great.
About history, right? Some of them, I mean, Steven spots it right away. What was that? There's one when
about the Indians
dating. Remember, like the date was completely off. Like 1,000 years ago. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of dating, they found a skull recently that refutes all those how do you call it, theories of evolution. Evolution never happened from monkeys to humans. It's like saying that a lizard transformed into a snake. No.
Right. No. But everybody already knows that we didn't come from apes. We didn't come from apes. This is nothing new. You gotta go back to the Sumerian texts, and the Sumerian texts will tell you. We had the science before. We had science before.
So why do we keep
a lot of it
schools?
Well, this is because when Darwin came out with his theory of evolution, he tried to. Yeah, people he tried to illustrate it, but at the same time, people wanted to poo-poo it all by saying, "Look, we're much superior. So how could we have actually come from apes?"
Right.
So you see these very early drawings of, coming this progression that comes all the way up, but we're not. We're probably more closely related to other forms of apes, other than what we.
I'm sorry.
We didn't come from chimpanzees.
Go ahead.
Can we all make a trip to Love Lake in Maine to fish for salmon?
Oh my God! Yes.
We're going to get the mating fish in Love Lake.
Maine. Oh my God.
Yes.
It's where you get the best salmon, they say.
There you go.
Yeah, so he does his research. The Lake of Love.
I'm going to be moving to Maine then, and I'm going to live right on the lake. And there you go. That's where I'll be if you need me. Oh, well, ladies, this has been an absolute delight to have Rachel as the special guest. Noosh, you're just Noosh. I know.
I love it. I'm so happy. I learned something new today.
With Bernard.
Yeah.
Great.
No.
And I'm going to be telling people about the Lake of Love and the salmon that fished to it.
And basically, when she means people, she means the people she meets on Tinder. So that's, you're gonna talk to them about the Lake of Love as she swipes.
I wish I was doing Tinder. Wait, I don't think I've ever.
No,
done
you don't know if you were doing that.
No, you don't.
Never.
What is Tinder? Is that
Noosh,
swipe
before,
right? Left,
yeah,
right?
that's a swipe. You
Yeah,
can't
all
do
of
that.
all of them swipe.
They all swipe. Hey, Noosh, before we leave, take us out with some French so David will have sweaty, melty balls for the day. So
Let me melt all the things you have over there.
Thank you.
Cool.
See, even my donuts are melting.
All right.
shh, this is very serious.
Faites silence. Retrouvez votre calme intérieur, votre sagesse profonde.
And with
Voila!
that, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We will see you all next Friday.
love
Don't
it.
forget to subscribe and like, leave comments below. Mr. David, take us home.
Comment. We want comments.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Good night.